Welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura Bakewell and here we bake things pretty well. Today we're going to be making a French vanilla pound cake. So let's get close and comfy and let's bake together.
Alright guys, so today we are making some old-fashioned vanilla pound cake. So the very first thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 325, and you want to go ahead and get your loaf pan prepped. So I did spray it with some cooking spray, and then I put some parchment paper in there just to have a little bit left over on the sides just to help me lift it out so it will cool quicker. So I'm going to put this to the side, and now we're going to go ahead and get a bowl of our stand mixer. And you just want to get your softened butter. And we're just going to beat this butter until it's nice and creamy. Now, if you didn't want to use baking spray for your pan, you could take the pieces of the butter, the parchment that goes around the butter, and you can spread this on the inside of your baking sheet. There's still like butter all over it. So it's a nice, easy, versatile way to butter your dish. Put it to the side. We're just going to beat this until creamy. Alright, so that butter is nice and creamy. I'm going to go ahead and scrape the sides down. And we're going to add our granulated sugar in there. And we're just going to whip this together. So once there's no loose sugar, I'm going to go ahead and scrape the bowl down again. And we are going to bring up the speed to about medium high. So it's somewhere between like 4 and 6. And you're just going to beat that together until it's nice and cream for about like 5 to 7 minutes. It's going to be nice and fluffy. All right. See how nice and white and fluffy that mixture is? So I'm just going to scrape down all the sides real quick. Make sure any of this buildup that's up at the top of the beater you try to get off. Let's scrape down the sides. And we'll put this beater back on. And now to this, I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla. I'm going to start slowly mixing this, adding 1 egg at a time. Go ahead and scrape down the sides. Then we'll add another egg. Mix. And then add our last egg. Alright, so while that's mixing, inside of this bowl I just have my salt and my baking powder. And I'm just going to put that right in here with my flour. Just going to give that a quick little whisk. There we go. We're going to slowly start adding this dry mixture in with our wet. So in case you didn't know, the reason why they call it a pound cake is because there is a pound of almost everything inside of the recipe. So it's a pound of butter, pound of flour, pound of sugar. Yeah, pound cake. It's because there's a pound of almost all the ingredients in there. So there's definitely not, a pound of salt or baking powder. So I don't want to tell you all the ingredients are a pound because it's definitely not. Just the three major ones. So you want this mixture to be just about mixed in. I can go ahead and mix any of the leftover flour by hand. I don't want the mixer to be mixing it because you don't want to overmix your pound cake. So let's go ahead and take this off. Let's get all of this out of here. So just to make sure I was right, I did look it up. A pound of eggs would be about 10 eggs. The recipe only has 4, so it is not a pound of eggs. But the butter, sugar, and flour all are a pound each. Fun fact. In case you didn't know, now you do. Alright, scraping that bottom, making sure everything is nice and mixed in there. Alright, so now we are going to get that off of our arm. So now we're going to go ahead and pour this batter right into our loaf pan. Boy, oh boy, does that look good. Alright, you want to spread it out evenly in that pan. It is a very thick batter, so just keep that in mind. If yours is too thin, you might need to add a little bit more flour in there. Alright. If you wanted to, you could use a mini offset spatula just to get these corners. I don't really think I need that today. I think everything is spreading out nice and evenly, so I'm not worried about it. You're going to take a little bit of butter. And I'm just going to take this and kind of make it into the shape of a stick. Kind of like that. And you're just going to put it right in the middle. Just like that. Of your loaf. So now we did that. That butter is just going to give it that nice line down the middle. So now we're going to go ahead and put this into the oven, 325, and it's going to bake for about 65 minutes. You're going to stick a toothpick in, insert it, it's going to come out clean. So it's about 65 minutes. Alright, so here's my pound cake. It was in there for about 65 minutes. I put a toothpick in the middle, came out great. That butter has that nice little seam in the middle now. So now we're just going to let this sit to the side and cool. If you wanted to, you could use an icing recipe with just powdered sugar milk or water with some vanilla. I'm not going to do an icing. I'm just going to sprinkle some powdered sugar on top though. So we'll set this to the side, let it cool. Alright, so our pound cake has cooled. So now I'm just going to lift it. Ooh, perfect. It's very nice and easy to lift. And now, like I said, you could do a glaze on this if you wanted to. You could do an icing if you wanted to. I'm just going to sprinkle it with a little bit of powdered sugar. Big old industrial bag size of powdered sugar. Just like that. And then you have a delicious loaf of pound cake. Super easy, super quick. Let's cut us a little slice. See if it's super yummy. I have no doubts, but you know, sometimes. Ooh, yeah, it looks perfect. Perfect crumb. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's good. That is perfect pound cake.
And there you have it, guys. Delicious French vanilla pound cake. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and I will see you again. Bye!